Hi, my name's Enis and I'm currently an MDS trainee in my third and final secondment. In my first secondment I was at a grower. I worked for a company called Jepco, and from then on I went to do environmental. I worked for a large company called Finsbury Foods. It was a cake factory, so very different. And then currently I'm working for BASF. I'm working as communications and campaign support. My MDS journey has been extremely varied but extremely enjoyable so far, and I've learned an awful lot. I'm someone that's come from a business background. I did business at university in French, which is completely different to MDS. I've gone into an industry completely blind and learnt an awful lot about different things, from the bottom of the supply chain, from working with the grower, all the way up to working with customers at BASF. I think some of the most exciting things that I've learnt so far have got to be how varied and adaptable people are in the industry, particularly in times like COVID, how much it's changed and how much things have been impacted. The MDS graduate scheme has just enlightened me and given me a bit of focus on what I want in the future. Being able to learn about an industry from scratch has been extremely exciting. If you'd asked me a few years ago, I just thought agriculture was just people that were farmers basically, but that was just such a terrible way to look at it, because it's one of the most interesting and varied industries that are about. So through the MDS training, I've got to learn a lot about an actual industry. I've got to apply what I've learned and see how it impacts day-to-day life and day-to-day businesses. The most important thing that I've learned is actual hands-on experience. Throughout MDS, I've gone into businesses that have taught me how to react, how to adapt, and how to learn about different things. Working with a grower to begin with on my MDS journey, it was so interesting to see how important and influential the start of the supply chain is. Moving on from that, working for a large corporation and BASF, it's been really interesting to see how things work at such a higher level. Some of the key skills that I've learned: adaptability, learning things from scratch, learning communications that I'm currently doing at BASF. The MDS gives you that opportunity to work with such experienced people who know the industry. I'd say go and do MDS, because it's a great opportunity to get varied skills, varied experience. So 6 months might not seem like a long time in each rotation, but in those 6 months of my previous rotations I've learned an awful lot. By going into MDS, not only are you gaining hands-on experience, but you're learning about such a broad and varied industry, and you can take that on post-MDS and give you so many career opportunities. And I think I've finally found a bit of focus of what I want to do in the future.